Mugabe. Pot. Army. Mumra. History really has set out some goons! But none so foul as the subject of this academic text, Adolf Hitler. I'd give that 5. No, seriously, give it 10 minimum. Dictator, despot, king of the vegans. But there aren't many people who would consider Hitler a trendsetter. Yet if you examine closely enough, as I have, you can begin to map the Führer's influence in so much.
Big boy trousers, the brown hankies of the 1980s gay scene, and Bennett from Commando. But one trend really sticks out, and I don't mean the Woofter-style salute. A trend that, if history serves correctly, emanated directly from the Führerbunker.
Brunch. Or Brunchen.
Just take a look at this graph charting the growth of brunch through the decades. It looks a bit like a Nazi salute itself.
So did Hitler invent brunch? Well, to find out, we must travel to Berlin. I've spent millions of pounds and hundreds of man-hours creating in my lab a virtual heads-up display, or HUD, which will enable us to see back in time and decide once and for all if the Führer really was behind brunch.
Well, would you like to have some sausage instead? Some ham and cheese or a grapefruit instead? Whatever your gender, it's clear that we all love bread. Now imagine the breakfast back in time. Historical figures, or how did they die? Well, I built a device that will help us to shed it to life. Well then, alright, I'm gonna take flight, rise and shine, 'cause it is breakfast time.
The place, the Führerbunker. The year, 45. The Russians lay siege to Berlin, and Hitler is in one of his trademark funks, or funken. Angrily goose-stepping around the place like a pantomime dame. His gripe is twofold. First, he's lost his trusted Alsatian Benjo. Second, and most pressing, Hitler's turnip breakfast, a daily staple, is not forthcoming.
A national turnip shortage had meant that Hitler was diverting what was left of the stocks from local orphanages on a weekly basis, the gritty shit.
As immortalized in the film Booby Turnip,
The Allies tried to blast Hitler back to Bethlehem with a TNT-laced neep.
serving only to blow off Hitler's trouser legs and creating a short-lived trend for three-quarter-length shorts. Jittery checkpoint staff now hold a shed load of turnips just 3 miles south of the Führerbunker. Hitler grows ever angrier, and the turnips grow no nearer.
The Führer flips a fucking lid when he hears about the turnips, and it stirs within him another great funken. The hangry Hitler raises his fist to the sky and rains down blows on Martin Bormann's face and eyes. Desperately searching for sustenance, Hitler flies into a pang of uber rage. On a sideboard he finds a single overripe avocado. Angered, he throws it at a wall. The avocado smashes and it lands on a slice of black bread. In sheer desperation, he crams the whole thing in his mouth. It's so dry that he reaches for water, but instead picks up a cup of warm champagne from the previous night's jollities, downing it in one before sitting back like a sexed-out weasel. Ach, Leben.
Finally sated, he looks at his watch. 11:30. A new dining occasion created. Later that day, he was to blow off his own face with a gun. So what of the Führerbunker? Well, if we're going to find any evidence to corroborate this story, we're going to need to find the site. Is das der Führerbunker? Is das der Führerbunker? Is das der Führerbunker? Finally, I think we're here. Hitler's last stand. The bunker. Hold on, what's this? Yabby Creek. Hitler's cookie duster!
So that rather unsavoury incident was about 3 weeks ago now. But what conclusions can we draw? Well, did Hitler invent brunch? I'd say the tests are still ongoing. But I must say, when the offending moustache attached itself to me, I did feel a sense of great power, and my views on immigration did become rather coarse. What of the moustache now? Well, don't worry. I've got it locked down in a Ghostbusters-style ecto-containment unit. It would take some sort of apocalyptic event, like, I don't know, a nuclear war or global pandemic, for that to escape. And the chances of that, very slim.